Hello everyone and welcome back to another Diecast review. Today we have a older style Diecast, which is on a terrible mold unfortunately, but we have the 2013 Championship Diecast from Jimmie Johnson. Now I believe he had 6 wins this year, in 2013 I believe he had 6 wins. He had like Daytona, Martinsville, I think Fort Worth, and maybe Pocono. And I think he won at Daytona twice. I think he won both Daytonas, I could be wrong. I don't really remember. But either way, there's no, winter stickers on this diecast because I believe they started doing that 2014 if I'm not wrong. And so 2013 and before that, so 2013 and prior, they did not have any winter stickers, but I believe they started doing that in 2014 if I am not mistaken. But I will still put them on the screen here so you can see exactly which 6 races he won that year. So not a bad year for Johnson, but anyway. The reason I got this diecast was because I know it's on a bad mold. I almost said dad mold. What? I know it's on a bad mold. It's a championship diecast. Not a lot of people like it. But again, it's Jimmie Johnson. This guy's a 7-time champion. I'm wanting to get all the championship wins I can. I'm going to try to get the championship diecast and homestead diecast. Now, I don't think they made all the championship diecast, but I think they made, of course they made the 2016. There was 2 versions of that, and then they made the 2013. I don't know if they made any others in the 164 scale. I know there was some in the 124 scale, but I'm only looking for the 164 scale, and maybe if I can, I'll try to get some templates for those to make those into customs. Because I think that would be pretty cool, and that would actually be for my personal collection, not for sale or anything. So I'm wanting to do that one day, or not really one day, but over time I'm wanting to either collect or build all of the homestead wins, or, just the championship wins, and the championship logos and stuff like that, and see where I can kind of get with it. So far, technically, I only have 2 years. I have 2013 and 2016, but I have 3 championship ones, the 2 2016s, and then, of course, the 2013. And I only have 1 championship win, and that was from, of course, Homestead in 2016. A fantastic diecast, might add. Ooh, that one is amazing. But anyway, let's go ahead and get to this diecast review. I don't mean to keep you waiting for too long. Now, I got this little older box here. Of course, it's not like what you see today. We'll take a 2020 diecast and just compare the differences. Let's take a little zoom out. Oh, I can't zoom out. I go take a little peek there. You can kind of see the difference between the 2013 box and the 2020 box. Now, personally, I do prefer the 2020 boxes over the 2013, even though I'm a little tired of getting to see the 2020s. But who knows? Maybe Lionel can, make some custom boxes like they did with the Chastain and stuff like that. And I hate to say, immediately, as I pulled this diecast out of the box, I noticed a lot of paint chips, decal wrinkles, stuff like that. You can kind of see that there. So, hold on, what mold is this? This is on the WLS. Oh, this isn't even PTC. Oh my god. This is going to be terrible, but we will take a look at that in just a second. Does it have the screws? Yeah, it does. So I'm going to probably replace the tires, the big fat tires, with the normal ones instead of just the big old bulky lettering, because I absolutely hate those. Those are absolutely terrible. But let's look at this monstrosity that is this mold. Jesus. Okay, so you got the Lowe's right here on the hood. Not much, not much wrong, I should say. But it is a little slanted. Yeah, it's definitely a little slanted. So that's always a problem right there, or already a problem. We got a paint chip in the bottom of the Lowe's. We got a decal wrinkle on the stripe. Fantastic, you gotta love that. And then you got the Johnson right here on the banner. It's got those weird little like lines like Lionel has now, so I guess that didn't change. Right here on the roof, you got the championship logo, of course, and then you got it looks like you got some residue or something. Then you got the paint chip right there. Now, I'm not going to blame all of this on Lionel, but of course, the decal wrinkles, the crooked decal, stuff like that. Now, paint chips I'll let go because this is from 2013, and I did get it off eBay. It was used, not brand new, so I can let a few things slide here and there. But stuff that was, actually for Lionel, yeah, definitely going to kind of call them out on that. But we got the 6-time champion right there. He is a 7-time today. Got Cobalt right there on the deck lid, and then it's a little shifted, shifted. That's awesome. Good old Lionel quality. Sorry, here to the back. Nothing terrible, but we got a terrible printed Quaker State logo. I can barely tell what that is. Looks like I put that on there. What is going on with that Okay, never mind. Never mind. I take it back. I take it back. The back is horrible. I did not realize how shifted up the back bumper is. Look at the black. You can see the light black, like the I don't know, like the coal black, and then the super dark black. You can see where that kind of stops. That's supposed to be down here. The taillights are up on the spoiler, and then so is the Chevy bow tie. That's in the crease of the spoiler and the trunk, or the deck lid. So yeah, I mean, I knew what I was going to get into with it being a WLS. Yeah, it was a WLS. That was going to be absolutely awful, and I knew that, but I still wanted the diecast, so I got it anyway. You got Cobalt tools. I think that Lowe's is super crooked. Yes, it is. Nice. Oh, what is wrong with the wheels? Is this a race version? What is this? God, now, honestly, if we could get wheels like that on Lionel diecast today for race versions and 164, that would be pretty nice. But for a, scheme that's not supposed to be raced at all, not so great. Not gonna lie, not so great. You got Milo's right there. You got www.bethematch.org. Look at that. The grill or the exhaust pipes here doesn't even match the decal. That's tough. That's actually tough. We got Hendrick, was that Bosch? Simon's there, I can barely tell. I think that's Simon's. And you got Freightliner, which is just a bunch of pixels. And then you got some more decal folding right there. Yeah, this is terrible. I don't know why they use this mold. I might have to go on a mini rant for this in just a minute, but I'm not really going to do anything too detailed. God, look at the wrapping. You can see the plastic is still all over the place. That's terrible. I didn't know it was going to be that bad. Oh, I just took a chunk. Oh, no, I just took a chunk out of the decals. Oh, Jesus, this thing's falling apart by the second. NASCAR race car, NASCAR Sprint Cup Series, Mechanics Wear, Holly Fi, Freescale, I believe that says, Edelbrock, Jegs, 3M, and Duralast right there, of course. You got a little bit of plastic going on right here on the side. Got another paint chip going on right there on the splitter. Yeah, this diecast is absolutely horrible. Let's see. Oh, what is wrong with the Goodyear logo? It's gone. It's just odd year. Odd year with 1D. Oh my goodness. It's so shifted. Okay. Now I knew I was going to get into a bad diecast, right? I didn't know it was going to be this bad. I had no clue. Part of the freaking headlight's missing. Look at that. There's supposed to be a whole other section right there. Now, again, I'm not going to rant too much because this is, a little bit older. But at the same time, there shouldn't be a bullet hole in the 48, should there? Now, look at that. That is crazy. I don't know how a diecast can... okay. So even if you had this diecast out for a while, I don't know how it can peel and chip off as much as it has here. But anyway, you got Moog, Mel... Oh, almost dropped it. Moog, Mel, Comp, Sunoco right there. Got the grill intakes right there. Chevy SS, got the bow tie, the headlights, all that jazz right there. Yeah, terrible diecast. Absolutely terrible. Oh, look at this. I saw this earlier and I forgot to point it out. There's more wheel issues. You see you got the bubbling right there. You got the folded decal. That's definitely on Lionel. There's spots in the cobalt. There's definitely... some air bubbles. The ring doesn't match the little logo there, or the intake, or not the intake, the mold. The molded out area does not match up with the American Ethanol ring. That's fantastic. The B-post is all wonky. Got Jimmie Johnson above there. That's the only good-looking thing on this diecast, if I'm being honest. But it got a super shifted B-post, and then I think I got another shifted B-post over here. Let's see. Yep, that's also shifted. Not terrible, but it is pretty bad. And you can still see, look, you can see the plastic wrap around the windows. Oh, Jesus, this is a horrific diecast, to say the least. Now, I like Jimmie Johnson, don't get me wrong, I don't like this paint scheme, but for the diecast quality, oh, my goodness, someone come in here and set this thing on fire like I did 3-4 years ago to a diecast for no reason. So, yeah, this paint scheme is good. I like the paint scheme. Now, I don't know if this is the diecast, or not the diecast, but I don't know if this is the paint scheme he won in, or not won, but got the championship in. I don't know if that's true. I'll have to do some research on that. Either way, this thing is a dumpster fire. The quality on this is absolutely terrible. Now, here's another thing. I got a WLS Daytona 500 Dell Jr. win a little bit after it came out. I got it for Christmas. And I remember, actually, I'll go ahead and show you. Now, keep in mind, this diecast is very, very, very old, but I'm still going to show you what was wrong with it. So there's a lot of paint chips and stuff. This might hurt some people's eyes, but it's very dirty. I haven't cleaned it at all. You got a bunch of paint chips and stuff. But here, I will show you this. Now, this is something Lionel was good for and bad for at the same time. So, you see that big chip in the roof right there? Yeah, believe it or not, that was there when I got it. Because I pointed it out, I'm like, I don't think it's supposed to be like that. And it's like, no, it's supposed to be accurate, because that was like the first, when we was kind of starting getting into diecast, because, my dad, he was like, no, it's supposed to be that way, whatever, it's supposed to be accurate. We didn't know what Lionel was, the terrible disaster that it was today, or back then, is still here today. So, yeah, I gotta clean this off. That is terrible. I haven't touched this diecast in years, dude. Another thing is, look at this. You see confetti on the wheels, but still look how the wheels are done. So there's confetti on the wheels, but the wheels are torable. They're torable. Yes, they are absolutely torable. But they're bad. They're really bad. This is on the WLS also. So, yeah, this diecast was absolutely terrible. And I think there was, okay. So right here, I know the splitter's terrible. Don't at me. But anyway, you see right here on that grill where the Chevy is supposed to be, you got this little area right here. That was also not there when I first got that. So, yeah, the WLS is definitely way, way worse than the PTC. So, if you get a PTC, I wouldn't complain too much because it could always get worse. Definitely a lot worse. So, try to remember that when you are picking up a WLS mold. Yeah, it's terrible. Absolutely terrible. But again, I knew what I was getting into, and I had a feeling it was going to be a rant review. Now, I'm not one of the people who rants because of the way it's made, but I rant on how the decals are. So if I have a WLS or a PTC, I know, okay, this might turn into a bad video because of the quality. Now, sometimes that quality is not bad. Not bad at all. But when it comes out like this, yeah, it's a little bad. But again, at the same time, this was pre-owned. So, with that being said, I'm not going to blame everything on the company. But you can still tell a lot of it is on the company. So, either way, terrible diecast. I would recommend it if it was on a EL, of course. But I mean, hey, I'm still going to keep it. I'm not going to get rid of it. I don't know who would want to buy that after seeing this video, honestly. But I mean, hey, it is what it is. I knew what I was getting myself into, and I still made the terrible decision to get a terrible made diecast. But anyway, that's going to be all for this diecast review. So, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video.